sponsored.
This video is not sponsored, but it really should be, by Taco Bell, Witch, and
Starbucks.
Rob's Backstage Popcorn Sweet and Salty
By the Jonas Brothers.
by the Jonas Brothers. What is up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of The Scorpion View. If you don't know us, I'm Gabby.
I'm Cam.
And today's topic, there's a lot to say about this. So, today's topic, we're going to talk about college, going away to school versus being at home for school. Because last year we both went away to school, and obviously this year we're not.
We're not there, obviously.
So, last year I went to Illinois State, absolutely loved it. Roll Birds, woo woo! I didn't realize I was wearing this morning because it was the only white shirt I had. By the way, if you were on the Illinois State Redbird t-shirt making committee, why did you do this? Like, why did you put white on white? Like, we really thought it glows in the glowed in the dark. Glue? We thought it glowed in the dark,
but
and we were like, it does not.
It does not. It just nobody can read what it says.
It's a nice shirt though. I love my random game shirts.
Hey, can you help me with this?
I was a
Did I mess it up?
probably.
Gosh darn it.
Get the scissors. I was a music education major last year. And basically the reason I didn't go back, we're gonna not call me out here and basically just say what I've been telling everybody. She knows why I'm not there anymore. What I'm gonna tell you guys is that because music ed is quote-unquote a double major, it has a lot of, obviously all of the gen eds and all of the classes themselves, all the technical classes, theory, studios, choirs, bands, all that kind of stuff that you have to take. So it would kind of be like you don't have homework for most of the semester, and then all at once, at various points in the semester, all the classes would need something at the same time, like big projects. I couldn't handle that. Basically. It was just like not for me. Very much praise to everyone who does that because I have strong support for them now. But yeah, so that was just not my thing. So we both now go to College of DuPage.
COD.
And I'm a photography major and I love it. Much better idea. Okay, go
What's
ahead.
their mascot?
It looks like a woodpecker.
It's a
not really
bird,
sure.
but it's not a bird.
Go ahead, give your story.
I'm sorry. I went to Augustana College in Rock Island, Illinois. You've probably never heard of it because it's really nothing at all. It's in the Quad Cities. I went there to swim deep free swimming, so that's the only part I genuinely enjoyed of my going to college experience. And basically, I was able to do all my classes successfully for the most part, but I did not like being away from here, and I came home like every weekend, so
I love the atmosphere. I loved it. The classes were my problem because some of them were very demanding all at the same time, and I just didn't like that. You are currently undecided on your major, correct?
We're leaning towards psychology.
Okay,
I was on biology and chemistry because I got the big idea I was going to go pre-med, but that obviously is not going to be what's happening.
So basically what we're going to talk about today is the difference, the friends we made, the experiences we had, stuff like that. Hopefully we'll try to keep it to half an hour. If that doesn't happen, oops.
I doubt it.
We are the chaparrals. I'm not really sure what that is. Apparently it's a bird. It looks like a woodpecker.
Also, if you're wondering what I'm eating, it's turkey pepperoni.
Kind of slaps, not gonna lie.
I mean, it doesn't taste, there's not a big taste to it, but
No, but it's actually not bad.
it's not bad, but it shouldn't taste like much.
I don't eat pork, so that's why I eat turkey pepperoni. I think she just eats it because.
I don't like red meat right now, so this is 65% less fat than regular pepperoni. Healthy!
I told one of my friends, someone they were seeing at the time, I told them I don't eat pork.
Hey, look at this, 10 grams of protein. That's what I'm talking about.
They asked if I was kosher, and I was like, no, just don't eat it. Because pigs are very smart, and that's why I don't like them.
Well, and it's just like not good for you.
Yeah.
Like if you eat too much of it.
I absolutely loved ham for most of my life. I stopped eating pork when I was a junior in high school. and I absolutely loved ham, and I had ham, like about a year ago or something, and it doesn't taste the same to me now. I don't know why.
I read somewhere that your taste buds change like every 7 years.
But that was funky. I used to love ham, and now I think it tastes bad. But anyway, that's not our topic today. So, I'm gonna go through our folder to kind of the folder of pictures of people we want to talk about.
And you already know who I'm talking about.
We have our folder for pictures we want to use for each episode. So this one we had pictures of our college friends, and I didn't add her, so that's really awkward.
I don't have the folder.
Oh, because I didn't do it too.
Oh, there's a problem.
Do you want to talk about your friends first?
Sure. Well, okay. I wouldn't say friends, really. I think we use a friend. I feel like
we definitely use the term friend loosely.
My friends were the swim team, so they're technically like a forced friendship because you have to hang out all the time.
So when we say friend, we either mean acquaintance or someone we know. Unless we say like bestie or like good friend or whatever, then they're not really our friend. Bless you. Okay. So who do you want to start with?
My roommate.
Okay. Which one was your roommate? So I know when I edit this thing.
There's so many. Go up.
I don't know why.
Those are not my pictures, but
they're not your pictures, and I just added your pictures, and I don't know why that's bad. Is that right?
Yes, let's add that one.
Okay.
Okay. A picture of my roommate will appear now.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
What is her name?
Bella Casanovas. She swam at, what's that? It's like a Catholic girls' school in like Yorkville. I don't know what it's called.
Marion?
No.
That's the only Catholic school I know of. Marion's like very north.
It's in Yorkville, I don't know. She swam there though. Whatever. She's like fine. She just like, my biggest pet peeve with her is that she would come home at like 2 a.m. every morning. And we had practice at like 6 a.m. I'm like, you need to like stop this because I'm getting pissed off.
That's not enough sleep for an athlete, man.
I need to be in bed at least by 9 for me to mentally like shut down. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like have my aroba shut down. And that means by I'm in bed it means I'm still on my iPad and I'm still
it's like at least like slowing down for the night.
Anyway, she like basically. We were in like the athlete dorm. It's the only air-conditioned freshman dorm on campus. Because again, this is not a very high-budgeted school, so it's not like I'm living a freaking 5-star luxury life right now. At this point, I mean, otherwise she was fine. I mean, just like it was just really awkward, you know.
Yeah.
Like we didn't do anything together. We just got like
we just lived together.
We like maybe shared a meal every once in a while, but she was always out studying with air quotes because she definitely wasn't studying. She'd always be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go study," and then she'd be like, "Oh my god, I have so much homework." I'm like, "Then what did you do last night until 2 a.m.? Like, what are you doing?" Like, what are you doing?
My roommate, picture of Katie. This is Katie. I lived alone actually for the first 3-ish months, 2.5 months. Fun fact, I got a roommate the day after my birthday. She moved in the day after. I was not happy with her at the time. She knows that. Because I was like, I like living alone. Because it was nice you could hang out with your friends all day.
I remember you would stop me. She's like, I just want to be alone.
I was so upset. And then into living together about a month probably. Mm-hmm. We got really close. We started hanging out together, doing stuff together. Oreo's gonna sit in my crap hangout. But yeah, now we're really good friends. I absolutely adore her. But yeah, it was in the beginning. I feel like because she left her old room because her and her old roommate did not get along whatsoever. And so, yeah. Shout out to Amy. That's all I know about her old roommate. But she also lived like on the other side of campus. So she wanted to come closer and stuff like that. She chose me. I found out she chose me. Because like it was like based on the compatibility test thing before, but she didn't know who I was. But she like they just gave her options. But she didn't get along with her old roommate, which is I found out why she wanted to be friends with me so much, because she wanted like to have some real friends.
She would never be real friends.
Because like obviously if you don't get along with your roommate, you're not gonna be friends with them.
Yeah.
Like she had other friends, she just wanted to be friends with her roommate. You know what I mean?
It's hard to live with someone you can't tolerate.
Exactly. So I just remember in the very beginning, I love you, Katie, so much, and I'm saying this out of love, okay? For the first, because I would hang out with my friends until about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. every night. Earliest probably like 10, 11, midnight probably. It wouldn't go later than 2, I promise you. But she'd always text me and be like, hey, where are you? When are you coming home? And I was just like, I'm with my friends. Can you just like, I didn't say this to her, but I was like, I'm with my friends. Like, just like, leave me alone, man. Like, I'll be home when I'll be home. Like, I'll text you when I'm coming home, whatever. Which like I said, I didn't find out till later that she was like, wanted to be friends. Like, good friends. And now I love her, and I want to do everything with her, and I miss her very much. But yeah. Who do you want to just go down your row of people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, this moron. A picture featuring Gavin McCoy. Oh my god. This kid, literally from day one, my first impressions of him, he staffs me. He goes, you go to Augie? Like, all these dumbass questions.
Oh yeah, the weird guy questions, yeah.
No! Down. He obeys so well. Anyway, he's like, oh, like, really nice to me, you know, like, we're like good friends. And then he like started being stupid and obnoxious. I got really mad. Because I was just like, can you just try to act like an adult? I mean, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you want to be serious all the time, but like, can you use your brain cells? Like, what?
Yeah.
He did not.
Guys.
Like I was saying, I come up with good comeback like after a situation happens, but whatever. Love Molly, love her to death. She just like, you know, sets the mood for the team. And all these people I'm telling you about are on the swim team at Augustana. Because I didn't have any friends that weren't.
First friends.
Woo! Next one is Bree, or Brianna. She was super nice. Love her to death. She kind of has a little drama problem because she would start all the drama. You really need to just shut up. Literally, like, the first 2 weeks, I'm like, are we in high school or something? Like,
I hate those people, man. Oh my god.
come on, like, shape up. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like...
No, literally. Just like...
Like, I don't think she realized she was doing it, but like, every situation was like her. Like, you not see the common denominator here?
Oh, yeah, one of those.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Not school. Oh. Next, this one's, why did I even put a picture of Alex on there? I didn't go to school with him.
I'm not sure.
I think he just said friends, and I was just like, oh, I should just put Alex. I don't know, I just picked pictures I was in with someone else, I think. Next person is Lorenzo. He is the most charismatic human being ever. Never had a bad interaction with him. He's like one of those really flirty people. You can't tell, like, are you being nice or like, are you being really nice, you know?
You're being really nice.
My next picture is Gavin and Bella, because it's just like, this picture was taken...
Which picture? Oh.
This picture was taken as I'm in my room, in my PJ attire, with the lights on, because they turned them on because he needed Clorox bleach, and we had this conversation right in front of me for like 30 minutes. I'm like, babes, it's 10 o'clock. Like, what? Why?
By the way, if you use your big light in your dorm, you're doing something wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah, especially at 10:30 when someone's already in bed. Like, are you joking?
Like, if you have LEDs or like Christmas lights or whatever in your room, use those. Don't use the big light.
Like, I might seem judgmental, but I have 2 rules. Don't mess with my food, don't mess with my sleep. You can do whatever else, just don't do either of those.
Yeah.
That's the only things I can really genuinely care about. You should see the excitement in my eyes when I had Chipotle.
By the way, I just brought her a quesadilla and she was very excited about it. And that was really...
I snarfled in like 2 minutes. So...
Okay.
Some people call me a pig sometimes.
Nah.
Another story about Gavin and Bella, it was like midnight and they kept peeking and talking like at the door. So all the lights were off.
That's so awkward.
In the hallway, they were like having a conversation. They were like dating, but they weren't dating. And then Gavin like kissed a girl in a sorority and it wasn't Bella. I was just like, oh my god. Like,
that's so weird.
So much drama all the time. Anyway, that's what someone team is. Just drama all the time.
That is her story. I have many more photos. Because I'm just going to go down my row. So first, we have Julian. It's my friend Julian. I love this picture for no reason whatsoever. I think it's very cute. Julian I've actually known since I was 4. We used to go to the same, well, I guess we do go to the same church together. I don't really know. But he's from a little, like, up north, a little east. So he wouldn't come a whole lot because it's more near me. I showed you where it was. It's up there. And he lives all the way over by, like, not Arlington. I'm trying to remember where he lives. Like past Woodridge. Past Woodridge East over there. I can't think.
Lyles?
No. Lyles closer. Anyway. So he wouldn't really come, and when I found out he was going there, I was like, oh, that's so fun, like, we'll be able to hang out more, blah, blah, blah. And we got very close over the last year, and I absolutely adore him. He's one of the funniest people you will ever meet. And if I call him and he doesn't answer the phone, sounding like he just woke up, and he goes, hola. I absolutely love him with everything. He's one of my favorite people. Okay, next we have Peyton. This is Peyton. Most of the people I talk about, I absolutely adore so much. Peyton is definitely one of my best guy friends, if not my best guy friend. He is one of the sweetest people on earth. And when I go down and visit, I stay with him because he lives down in Blono. So I like to stay at a house, and a real house and not a dorm or whatever. But he's one of my favorite people. He's a music major as well. He's very, very gifted. And he's just so quirky and funny, like, in the best way possible. Like, I know when people say quirky, it's, like, awkward and bad. But he's just such a goofy person, and I love him, and he's so sweet.
Quirky and funny and entertaining.
Yes. So if you watch the TV show Wednesday, there is, I think in the first episode, if not the second, Jenna Ortega plays the cello. I'll see if I can insert a clip of it. But Jenna Ortega plays the cello, and Peyton has played cello for his entire life, basically. So he realized that she was doing it wrong, and he picked up his cello and started playing it perfectly. And I was like, he is majorly gifted. He's the best thing ever. Okay, so next we have Nathan. This is Nathan. He is one of my other best friends. My 2 best friends in the entire world are Cam and Kendall. He is Kendall's cousin. So when I found out that he was going there, she invited me to her graduation party, her family one, and she was like, oh, this is my cousin who's going, blah, blah, blah. So I got really close with him because obviously we know the same people generally. He's also very quirky and very funny and very, like, nerdy and funny in the best way possible. He's a math major. Major props to him. He's very, very smart.
Math major?
He's a math ed major.
No, thank you.
He's very smart. But yeah, he's so sweet. Yeah, I love him. He's great. Okay, so next, this is Morgan S. I call her Music Morgan. I met her, she was in my choir in my piano class. And she lived on my floor. I lived on a music theme floor. So music ed and those kind of kids. And she's so sweet. She's so funny. She's also very quirky and cute and goofy in that way. Oreo, don't!
Down.
He's staring at us.
Down.
That's his comeback.
Down. What? He's like liquid encouragement or something.
But yeah, she's so sweet. She is also very talented singer, very talented student. Definitely one of my favorite people. She was one of my very first friends at ISU because she was in the classes with me and on my floor, so we saw each other a lot. I'm gonna talk about Katie. This one's very quick. This is Josh. It's a very bad picture of Josh, but this is Josh. They also lived on my floor. They're a very gifted pianist. So they were my pianist for my vocal studio when I did voice studio my second semester. They're very sweet, very funny. They also have like a medical marijuana card, so we were always like, "Hey, buddy." But they're so sweet. They're very big gamers too. They're very, very smart in terms of like the gaming world and stuff. Mm-hmm. Very much praise to them. I love them very much. Oh, this is Austin. I forgot to put this picture in here. This is Austin. They're also very geeky and nerdy in the gaming realm and stuff like that too. They also lived on my floor. They were next door neighbors with Josh, so they were always besties and did stuff together. And then they'd come over to Katie and I a lot and watch TV all the time, and we just sit and watch TV and probably
do every single day
and do stuff. He would come over and be like, "Hey, you guys want smoke?" So we just pop the window open. I love them very much. Oh, okay. Let's see how many more. I do have a few more. I have a lot of people because these are all the people that I met and adore. This is JD. JD, I didn't meet until the end of first semester, like literally the last day of first semester before everyone went home. Because he was friends with one of my other friends who I'll get to her in a minute. Very funny. He is Josh and Austin are both music majors. One's music therapy and one's, I think it might be just music ed, I'm not entirely sure. I believe JD is an IT major. I think.
That was smart.
I don't know if he's an IT or computer science.
Same thing.
Yeah. JD, if you're watching this, Julian's also a computer science major. He just changed. He's very, very, very smart. Very mathy, very things like that. Very sarcastic. very, very sarcastic in a funny way. But he's very, very nice. So glad I brought him into our group second semester. Because, JD, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, I'm going to expose you super big. His friend group was like having some kind of problems. Like some people would do random stuff together, so I brought him over. I was like, "Hey, come hang out with us." So we did. Okay, this is Chloe. Just me going through all these people that I know because I talk about them a lot, and she knows that I talk about them a lot. So if I reference anyone, I'll talk about. This is Chloe. She is one of the sweetest human beings on the entire planet, and she's 4'11", so it makes me feel tall. She's so sweet. She also did not return to ISU this year. She lives by St. Louis, in the St. Louis area, so she's very far. So I told her she's going to come up and see Katie, then I'm going to go down and see her, like them. So we can see each other. Voice of an angel, very good singer, very very sweet. I think she's a communications major. I'm not entirely sure. This is Eric. This is my friend Eric. Eric Lesko. I love you, Eric. I don't think you're going to see this, but if you do, his personality trait is tattoos, okay?
Damn.
He just all the time is getting a new one. I was supposed to get a matching one with him. Didn't happen. We talked about it. He got it. I just don't know where I'd put it right now.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd put it.
So we're gonna hold off on it, but I probably will get it because I do like it. So it's the Egyptian eye thing.
Oh yeah, I know.
So it's like the sun, moon, yin, yang kind of a thing. Yeah. So there's two different sides. So he got one side, I would get the other side.
My next tattoo is like a pine tree.
Ooh, that would look very nice.
Like right here.
Oh, that would look really cool.
Or like kind of on the side of mine, like right here.
Oh yeah, I have mine right there, and I love mine on the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, his personality trait, his tattoos. He's very, very goofy. Has a bang addiction.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I can't help you there.
So bad. But he's an elementary ed major, and I think he'd be very good at that. He also works with the kids. Ha! Would you like to chime in on this one?
Works with kids.
So this.
What a fucker.
So this is Franklin.
I had the honor of interacting with this person, and he is the most dull human being ever.
He is one of
Literally.
So this is.
Yeah, right when he's about to jump on the table.
But yeah, he's an interesting fellow. He is a music major as well. Don't really know how he's still in school. He was on probation a lot last year. I found out first semester he had all D's. I don't know how he's passing right now, but good for him for passing. Because I found out the only reason he's going to school is for his grandfather who passed away. His grandfather wanted him to go to school. He also has very extra large tattoos.
I feel like that excuse, I'm not trying to depreciate your dying grandpa's
No, definitely not.
What?
But I feel like if
excuse is that?
Yeah, I feel like if it's not you willing to go, then you shouldn't go. You shouldn't go for somebody else's
That's what I went from my mom last year,
like,
and I obviously don't give a shit this year.
Exactly. Like, I didn't go for anybody. I went for myself. I just, like, it just wasn't my thing, technically speaking. But yeah, I feel like you shouldn't go technically for somebody else.
Yeah. Like, if you don't want to be there, like, get the
like, yeah, if it's not your future that you want to do something like that. Exactly. But yeah, I feel like you'd be a decent band teacher. Anyway. At most, yeah. Okay, next we have Maya. She transferred. She's a year older than us. She transferred second semester last year. She's one of the sweetest human beings in the entire world. I believe she's a nursing major. She will be very good at it. She works at a nursing home down there right now. And I feel like she'd just be like the sweetest little person ever. She's so nice. She started living with some of my, like, in the same hall as Franklin. So Nathan, Franklin, Maya, and a couple other people I'll mention, they lived on the same floor together. Which is why I'm friends with all of them, because I met them through Nathan and that gang. So next we have Morgan, who also lived on A1 last year. One of the sweetest people, absolute alcoholic in the best way possible. Like, she can totally hold her liquor, and it's so great. I love her so much.
It's not on your thing.
No, but he sneezed.
If he does,
he interrupted.
He's like sick. He's been like sick for like 5 years. I swear.
Sick cat.
From the moment we got him, he's been like sneezing, his eyes water. I'm like, what is your problem? Like, he's obviously not dying.
He's allergic to you.
He's obviously not dying, but like, okay.
Awkward.
Whatever, kid.
Anyway, Morgan. I have no idea what her major is. I just realized. I have no idea. Oh, I do know. It's fashion merchandising. She made a shirt last year and it was very good. I was very impressed. One of her classes was sewing and she made a shirt. It was so good. Oh my gosh, she's one of the
Remember
people.
facts in like
yeah. What is it called? What was it actually?
It's called facts.
What did it stand for though?
Family and consumer science.
Yes. I sewed a lion with beanbag pearls in it.
And then everybody's final project was like making the gym bag or something like that.
We didn't do that.
I had to do that.
That must have been in the higher levels because I only took the first one.
Because if you didn't I took it in 8th grade.
Yeah, so if you didn't take Spanish or French in 7th grade and 8th grade, you took facts, technology, and art. Yeah. And I didn't do that. I took Spanish. Yeah, I didn't do that. Anyway, next we have Indira. She also lived on A1. She's also short, which makes me feel better about myself because Maya and Morgan are taller than us, which obviously there's no problem with. We're just short.
Oh, God.
Cameo by Oreo yet again. But she is a environmental science major.
Doing God's work over here, guys.
I believe she's an environmental science major. I feel like she'd be pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what she said her job she wants to be.
Yeah.
But she'll be good at it. She's very sweet. She's very funny, very sarcastic in the best way possible.
We should do like a poll. Can you guess how many times Oreo's gonna jump in front of the camera?
Yeah, we'll put it on our thing.
If you win, you get free McDonald's chicken nuggets.
From us. Next we have Matt. He was Nathan's roommate. He's a whole story in and of himself. When you're friends with him, he's very, very nice, very funny, very goofy, very silly. He's also a gamer boy, like Franklin and Nathan and Peyton and JD and Eric and Julian and all the guys. But when you're not his friend, he's very cold. So
me.
More or less. So he went into college without his girlfriend. Him and his ex broke up before he came to school because she's a year younger than us, which makes sense. Like, that happens, okay? Then he went back to visit home in about September or something and got back together with her. And now she hates me. And I don't know why. I've never met this girl. So that's why he stopped hanging out with us, I think because of me. Because his girlfriend hates me for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. But one of the girls he hangs out with, so Emma.
Yeah.
You'll see a picture of her in a second. And and Charlisa, his girlfriend. We all look decently similar.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know, maybe that's why, I don't know. Like, because Emma and I are both Latina, and I think Charlisa's Asian. So I don't know what that's about. Anyway, but he doesn't like me, and apparently I get brought up in there.
Maybe they just have a bias, a political bias.
Apparently I gotten brought up in their arguments before. I don't know what that's about. Like, I've never met this girl. I don't know what's going on. So, generally, he's a very nice person. Until apparently he pissed off his girlfriend. Which I didn't know I did. Okay, anyway.
I wasn't aware of this.
Yeah, apparently it just happened. I don't know.
Apparently it's happening.
I don't know. This is Emma. We went to high school with Emma. I don't think she went to our middle school, did she?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But she
had like 2 classes with her at most.
I had a couple. I did bio with her, and
I can't tell you what classes.
I can tell you what they were. I can definitely tell you what they were. She is one of my favorite people on the planet. She's so funny, so like just goofy. She's also short, which makes me feel better about myself. Until all of our guy friends are 6 foot. But she's so funny. I talk to her all the time. I always go to her for random advice about stuff, tell her random things. Our friend group was her and I, and then like the 4 or 5 guys we had in our group. So it was always just the 2 of us who would like relate to some stuff more than other things, which was nice to have when you're sitting with a group of 5 college guys who don't know shit. I love you all, but yeah.
Boys are stupid.
But if I talk about Emma, she'll generally jump in because we know Emma.
Yeah.
Obviously, she probably doesn't know her as well as I do anymore.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah.
did PE with her? Can't remember.
Maybe we did. I don't know, but those are all my people. So we talk about our people. I talk about my people a lot.
I think we should just talk about more like our experiences, like you said. Like,
so,
I think because we were seniors during like this COVID bullshit. Sorry.
Yeah.
We were also juniors.
It started junior year.
Like the second semester.
Yeah. So March 2020 was the second semester of junior year.
So I was online all of that semester, and I took the entire senior year online too.
I didn't.
Yeah. Well. I mean, I pretty much enjoyed my time. I mean, I got a 4.0 GPA that year. Don't know how that happened. I'll give you a couple of guesses. Anyway, I could be in bed at it's just like, I think I value that time because you have the freedom to do what you want when you want to do it. I obviously got it all done. I went to all my classes, but I had so much more free time to go do things,
Yeah.
I did. That's what I valued.
Yeah.
Like, you go out to lunch and you're already at home, so you can just take your car and go. Or like,
it was so nice. I did second semester junior year online and first semester senior year online. And then we had speech together second semester. And if you don't know me, I love public speaking. I don't know what it is, I just do. Because I'm weird.
I don't love it, but I can tolerate it.
I love it. And it felt very odd to be giving a speech in my bedroom to a computer.
I did not hate it.
And I hated it. So I asked my mom if I could go in, because I was like, it's senior year, Mom. I want to be with my friends. I want to go in. And she was like, yeah, fine. I was like, thanks, Mom. Because a lot of my classes were very hard to do at home. Like speech, like teaching. I don't know. But like band.
Yeah, I just felt like I don't want to waste an hour of my life in the classroom. So I was just like, if we can end the class early, or I can turn the camera off and go do whatever I want. Yeah,
and that was very nice, because I would always, first semester, I'd go and get breakfast.
Yeah.
And then come, because I had late arrival.
Yeah.
So I'd go get breakfast, come home, eat my breakfast during...
First period.
It was second period, so mine was English, I think. I had English and photo, or photo then English or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just sit there.
I think that's mainly why I came home, just the adjustment was really difficult for me. And I do virtual learning still. Like, I still do Zoom stuff. And, it's nice. Even though I'm not swimming with the team, like, I still do swim with the team. It's just maybe just, like, not as much, but I still train as if my body is, that's what I'm doing,
Yeah.
Like, I don't break out of that routine that I've known since, like, beginning of high school.
Yeah. I go in class because, like I said, my major is photography, so you have to be in studio, in lab, in whatever, and I can't do that at home. Like, they don't offer it online.
I don't know what
I like it. I've made friends at school now. Yeah. My 2 new friends are Brock and Sophia, and I love them dearly. Yeah. So I think that's one of the other nice things, is being able to, like, be in class with kind of people you kind of know now. I had one guy in my last semester class who kept staring at me.
Yeah. I honestly just like the free time. Like junior year, I think it was senior year. I would go snowboarding like every day. Literally, like in the winter, I just go snowboarding. I'd be like, do my classes in the morning, go snowboard. Like that's how my every single day of my. I can do that now if I want.
I remember it must have been the first semester because I was still at home, but Connor Knight. Shout out to Connor Knight. I love that guy. We've gone to school with him since 6th grade. But he was on a family vacation, so he's sitting on a beach with his laptop. I think in like Mexico or something, and we're like,
you're like, can you break?
It's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, that was also nice thing. Like you can do it from wherever as long as you have Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I typically did it in my room because I felt like my friends.
I did it out there at the desk because I was just like, I don't know. I like to multitask, so I can watch TV, eat, and be on Zoom and paint.
Yeah. My parents were like, we want you to sit at a table, sit at a desk, blah, blah, blah. And because our only, like, ones I could sit at were, like, in very common areas. And I was like, I don't want you, like, listening in what I'm doing right now. Especially if I'm teaching or getting a presentation right, but, like, I don't need that.
Yeah, I liked it. I don't know. Again, like I said, it's just, like...
So, yeah, so we kind of want to... We're going to make this really loud first. First we're gonna taste test this while we talk, but
a kettle corn.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Out of 10?
I just don't want it to say sweet. Like just say kettle corn. Like
out of 10, what do you think?
Like an 8 or 9. I wouldn't say it's a full 10.
Mm-hmm.
I would say at most it's an 8, probably.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say 7.5 because
it's like the taste. It's almost like an instant taste. It's not like it lasts, and I feel like it should last.
So, would you like? Do you want me to go first? Or you want to go first? Okay. So to finish off, we're gonna do pros and cons of being away at school versus at home. I have more pros than she does.
I don't really have cons.
So my pros are that you kind of get a sense of living on your own, but also living with your friends. And I like that you kind of like all the dorms are like either living in like an apartment building vibe or a hotel vibe. Like I don't know what it is. I just thought that was very nice to have your kind of community there. Because A1 people were all very, very close. They hung out all the time. My floor not so much, but we all still made really good friends. It was just kind of nice to be on my own and not worry about other things. Parentals, yeah, specifically. But yeah. Okay, go with your cons.
I'm a really mushy eater, so I apologize. I didn't have there's nothing to do there. Like there's nothing to do in Rock Island.
We had a town.
So we did not.
Ours was nice.
And ours is ghetto. Like if it was a town, it was ghetto. Like literally, like people would get robbed and like their houses would get shot at like weekly.
That was a little brutal.
Again, I couldn't do anything fun on my own time. I literally just like hung out in my dorm, studied, and went to swim and ate. Like that was literally it. If I like enjoyed my time being here, but I would come home every weekend and going back. I hated it. Every minute of it, I hated it.
Anything else?
It's just terrible.
We had Uptown Normal, which was very nice, which I liked a lot. My biggest cons are a lot of people don't have a car.
I had a car, but I
didn't. And it would have been nice. I feel like obviously paying is extravagant, but it was kind of annoying not to have one and not kind of do what you wanted to do, more or less like that. And like that, go to the store if you wanted, blah blah blah. And had to take the bus. Not like the bus is bad. It just, I don't know. Like it just felt like an extra. Like you had to plan it out in your day to check the bus times and do all that stuff, and to not have a job. Because I'm not sure if freshmen are allowed to get a job. I'm not entirely sure. You probably can, like on campus jobs.
I don't know. We did a lot of people did at my school.
Most of my friends now do, but last year nobody did. So I don't know if it's possible. It probably is. I don't know. But yeah.
You have no money.
That's why. Because obviously everything costs money. And sometimes you get sick of the dining hall food.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that it's bad.
It's just repetitive. It's the same thing every week.
Yeah, and my mom likes to say, oh, because you didn't try other things and you didn't eat this
No,
section,
but they only offer, like, so many things.
Yeah, and it's always in rotation. So you kind of get tired. tired of it every now and then. So not being able to like go out and get your own kind of food or pay for it.
I cannot tell you how many times I got food poisoning from our...
I didn't, but Franklin did once.
And I got the stomach flu from something.
He was like, I ate a burger and a half a drumstick. And I was like, rip.
A burger.
I know, I was like, you didn't realize after the first one, man? Like, but...
We should go to the gym now.
I did like our gym there, actually. It was very nice. I'm gonna bring this up super quick. If you don't want to talk about Audrey, that's fine. But I'm so sorry. You told me not to do it, but I have to because I'm so proud of you, okay? Matt is actually going to Illinois State next year. And I'm so proud of him. He's so smart. And like, I'm so glad he has been able to realize his full potential in school. Because, I don't know, for a long time I feel like, because we always knew he was very smart, but it kind of felt like he was either like holding back or like, I don't know.
Just not putting in like the effort he can be putting.
To an extent, just because like when he was younger, he didn't, like when he was very little, he only knew a different language.
Yeah.
So he had to transfer it to learn English and be really good at English and everything like that.
Yeah.
Obviously now he's perfect at it. But I think that was kind of hard for him.
Yeah.
Also moving and stuff like that. But I think he's at like a 3.8 GPA or something. Like he's so smart. I'm so proud of him for going to school.
I have the second child that's smart. I don't get it.
I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm very excited for him. We were talking about it yesterday, actually. So I really hope he...
Good.
I know, it's like the kernels are like...
It's not even the kernel, like went down around pipe.
My kernels are thinking my god. But yeah, I'm so proud of him. I'm so excited for him. And I know he's gonna love it because he visited me a couple times and like got to see the campus and everything with me when I toured and stuff like that. So he was like, that's where I want to go. And I was like, good for you, making a decision. And he's going into... I'm so sorry if I get this wrong. I think it's landscaping and horticulture, I believe. Horticulture. It's some kind of agriculture major for landscaping. And because that's what he's been working for, that I feel like he'll do very good in that too. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited for him. He asked about taking the car down, and I was like, no. He will need it for later agriculture classes when he has to go to the farm that's like 20 minutes away on the highway. But for now, he doesn't need it. And I very smartly made the decision. I was like, when I go down to watch the music concert, I'm just going to stay that week since it's the week of their finals, so I'll just stay down there and then bring him home with me.
That's smart.
I was like, instead of him having us to go back down or having him take the train, like, that just seems smart to me.
Yeah.
Because the show's on Sunday, or at least the last show's on Sunday, and then I can be there for the week, you know? But yeah, I'm so excited for him.
Whoa! Sorry, I'm a messy eater. Audrey... I don't know what she's doing. She's got accepted at like all the schools, but I don't know where she's going. She probably won't decide for like the last 3 weeks of summer. If I had to take a guess.
I think he just committed, I'm not really sure.
I know she got to like USC, yeah, that's in Southern, I know what it means. I know what that stands for. Like Berkeley, Loyola, I think UIC. One more school, I don't know. For architecture, I think.
Ooh.
I don't know. She should be in art, but she's probably gonna be in. I mean, they kind of go hand in hand, though. But.
Yeah. No, that's what Skylar K-Han did. Do we have anything else we want to say about it? Oh. The only problem, I think, with staying home is I have to commute, and it's like half an hour from here.
I don't have that problem because I don't go anywhere.
I do. And it's kind of annoying. Like, it's not the worst thing, but now... I only go 2 days a week, but next month I'm going to go 4 days a week, which is really annoying. My
only problem with staying home is that my mom won't stop bitching at me, even though I do everything. Anyway. I mean, she did it when I was in high school, like nobody else does chores around here but myself. So, I mean, I obviously probably didn't do it when I was in college because I wasn't here, but...
Yeah.
Basically my mom's bitch. But
I think that's the one thing I like about being home is I don't get nagged by my mom as much.
Being home?
Yeah, because she would call me all the time, be like, hey, how are you? How's this going? How's it doing? And I'll be like, Mom. So for a long time, because she kept getting mad at me for stupid shit, I just didn't talk to her. I didn't talk to my family for a good couple months. at a time.
My mom wouldn't even call or text me literally.
Oh no, my mom would always
My
call
mom
me.
doesn't give a shiz about anyone bursts.
And to be completely honest, she might do it to my brother too. But if anyone's gonna do it to my brother, I am. I'm gonna be like, hey, how's my brother? What's going on? Because I like to visit there a lot.
And I'm gonna come pop in on you.
I know.
Sibling.
I'm gonna be like, hey. Sorry, but yeah. It's a little overtime by like.
But it's fine.
10 minutes, so it doesn't really matter.
We did our best.
It's not over by a whole lot. But yeah, so depending on what your vibe is, I feel like it can go either way. Depending on what you want to do, where you want to go, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because I love being away, I love being home now. Like, it's kind of our final cameo play Oreo today.
Babe, this way. Go! I can see your butthole in the camera, dingus. Okay, we're done with him.
Yeah.
I meant like him leaving.
Well, we're basically done anyway.
We're done. Next week we'll be doing
I don't remember what we're talking about.
people around us. How we just hate people.
Yeah, so a couple of these names are gonna be brought back up from today.
This will be a longer. This will be a longer video, most likely, but it will be entertaining.
Yes.
So watch it.
So thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I'm so proud of you.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And if you guys have any other topics you think we should cover, please comment them down below because we have a list, but it's definitely not gonna take us.
It's mainly what we want to talk about and not what you want to hear.
Yeah. So if you have any we don't do controversial things.
Yeah, we're not doing politics. We're not doing anything where we're discussing sexuality or anything like that.
Yeah.
This is mainly an environment where we're mainly giving opinions based on our life
experiences.
Yeah.
In our almost 20 and a half years on this planet. But yeah. So, I don't know what I was gonna say. Bye.
Adios.